was listening intently. Um, so, Chief, we have two burning topics we'd like to discuss today, and let's dive into the first one, which Scott has mentioned is realtor safety. Oftentimes we are alone when we're doing open houses, and that means we're welcoming people that we don't know into a small space. And sometimes that can feel a little precarious for different reasons for men and women. Could you give us some ideas and thoughts on how to stay safe? Everything from how we advertise on social media to putting up physical open house signs because we're out in the neighborhoods, and then being in the homes. How can we keep ourselves safe and aware?
First thing you can do is have good situational awareness. Know what's going on around you. Pay attention. When you get that funny feeling, pay attention to it. If somebody comes into a house and you get the funny feeling, don't go to the back room with them. Tell them I'll wait out here. Feel free to look around. Things like that. When you advertise, I would talk about our team will be there doing an open house as opposed to I will be there. Because if somebody's just looking online or at a publication, when they see that I'm doing it, they see that it's one person. When you talk about my team will be there, there's at least the perception that there'll be more than one person there, and maybe that could make you less of a target to even go look at. When you're out putting your signs out, see if somebody's paying attention to you. Are they following you on your route to see what your signs are? Do they ask questions that aren't real estate directed, but more personal? Where are you from? Are you married? Things of that nature. Realize those as red flags that have nothing to do with home buying and try to address that. When you look at addressing them, there are a couple of things you can do. You have to know your own abilities, things that you may have done in advance to protect yourself, pepper spray, concealed weapons permit, jujitsu, whatever that might be. But you have to ask yourself in each of these situations, something's not right. Can I handle it myself? Do I call a friend or I call the police? And remember, call the police is an easy default. We can go out there, we can check it out. If there's nothing amiss, we just dust everybody off and say thanks and move on. But if it's enough to make a regular community member feel uncomfortable, it's enough that we should have our officers go out and take a look and make sure that there's not something going wrong there before somebody is victimized. Don't ever wait until it's too late and you think, man, I wish I would have called the cops 20 minutes ago.
Chief, is text 911 available in a lot of communities?
Stress does have text to 911. You can text and it will come up on a dispatch cell phone via 911 and they can communicate back and forth. One of the pitfalls to that system is we can't initiate a text to you via the 911 text system.
So if, say, there was an agent in the house and was uncomfortable and didn't want to make a phone call, they could text 911 and say, "Hi, I'm at 7th and Community Street. I have somebody here who's making me uncomfortable. I'm a realtor, blah, blah, blah." And the dispatch could take appropriate action, whatever that may be, whether it be sending an officer or, okay, we're standing by if you need something, or just take appropriate action.
Whatever your text says is how we would base our response. Try to be as specific as possible. We have to prioritize calls. If there are multiple things happening at once, we have to decide what we go to right now. So if you just say somebody's making me uncomfortable, that may not be something that gets you an immediate response if other things are going on.